Thank you.
Yeah, so I will end this poll now.
Okay. Good evening, students, and sorry for not switching on my video since it's a power cut. I thought of keeping it off. Right. I'm Mahalihai Sudharan, and another lecturer, Mr. Kasun, is here to conduct a session with me. We are conducting this session, as Dr. Nadine said, as one of the support programs. We have already started support programs soon after the first registration is done, and we have conducted two sessions of Scratch, and ask you all to do the edX's Scratch course as well. So hope you all have done or doing the project. And this App Inventor is one of those support programs. So let's get started. What is App Inventor? MIT App Inventor is an online platform. Hope many of you all have an idea about this App Inventor already. Platform designed to teach computational thinking. That is the important thing. So computational thinking concepts through the development of mobile applications. So it's a fun. So you are, without knowing that you are doing computational thinking or programming, you're going to create mobile applications. Students create applications by dragging and dropping components into a design view, which I am going to show, view, and using visual blocks language to program application behavior. So as like Scratch, you are going to work on programming, but with some visual components. App Inventor is a cloud-based tool. Fortunately, we don't need to install, uninstall, or configure programs. So with that, we can build Android application using web browser. You can use Chrome or Firefox. You can't use Internet Explorer. I mean, you can't run App Inventor in the Internet Explorer browser. So App Inventor is as I said already, visual programming environment that allows everyone, even the children, to build fully functional apps for smartphones and tablets. So those new to MIT App Inventor can have a simple first app running in less than 30 minutes. Therefore, I promise you are going to build an app in a few minutes. Without taking a lot of time, I think I can take you all to the practical session now. So let me share my screen. So the first thing you're going to do is we are going to see how to create the MIT App Inventor account. It's very simple and easy. For that, before that, I would like to recommend you to do it parallelly with me. So because if you are in a position to work with computer or in your device, please do it with me. So it's simple and it's easy for you to get in touch with this MIT App Inventor. So first go to Google and search MIT App Inventor, or we have given the link in the LMS as well. So the first thing you get is MIT App Inventor from its website. So please click this and you are there. So you can create apps. Okay, for this, you have to have Gmail account, Gmail. So I can recommend you to use your OUSL mail ID. So it's a Gmail one. So here I'm going to use my OUSL, like my mail ID to create the app, because since I have already created the account and have some program running, so I get this interface. So if you are new and just created your MIT App Inventor account, your interface is a bit different from this interface, because okay. Do you want me to wait to create your account? You are doing with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I can wait for another 2-3 minutes. Hope you will have created your MIT App Inventor account. So in the right upper corner, you can see your email ID. So in that case, and you can confirm that you have created your account successfully. So after that, you will get something, interface something like this. So we'll explore some menus. So if you want to create a new project, or if you want to select your old ones, you can click projects there. Under my project, you can see all your already created projects. So here I have few projects. And if you want to create your new one, you can click start new project, or you can click here as well. So we'll do this bit later. And there is another option, import project .aia from my computer. This is this option is here when, if you are using already created MIT App Inventor files. Say if you are downloading from Google, or getting files from your project from your friends or wherever, or even from your another account, you can import it here by clicking this import project tab, right? So we can do this as well when we are starting the practicals. So here another option is here, project AIA from repository. If you have saved in repository, then you can download or import from there as well. And there are some other options here. When you start doing, you can explore all the things. And connect menu is here. So here I will explain about these three a bit later once we start doing the project. and build is here. So after finishing your project, you have to build it to get the QR code. So I can show this a bit later as well. So settings, help, these things are here, right? So let me start with the first project. So as a first project, what I'm going to show is, I'm going to show to how to import another project from somewhere else. Say I have saved AIA file, already created project in my computer. That is, I'm going to import it here and going to run, right? So for that, I'm going to click this import project file. So here I have to choose the file. So choose file. So I have already downloaded here somewhere in download folder. Right. And open. Say okay. Right. So if you all want to do the same thing, I can share this AIA file in the chat. So please download it and try with me. Right. You can find that AIA file in the chat. Right. So this is the file which is already created. All the blocks and designs are created. Here you can see some interface exactly look like a mobile phone, since we are creating apps for mobile phones. So here the interface will be like a smartphone, right? So this is the file I have just imported and I'm going to run it now. So
Ali, they say they haven't got the link or the file yet.
I have already shared in the chat, Dr.
In the chat, maybe you should put it again.
Okay.
You mean the App Inventor link? Goodness, yes.
Not App Inventor link.
Then
it's a AIA file for this 2 button.
We couldn't see me.
In fact, even I don't see it. Wait a minute.
I think you have to share it again.
Yeah, it seems to have disappeared.
Okay, I'll do it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right. I'll wait for another 1 minute for you all to download and start doing with me.
Ma'am, if you don't mind, could you show it again?
Yes. You can go to projects and click import project. Then you have to click choose file again. Then here you have to go to the folder where you have saved that AIA file. So here I have it in my download folder, so I can select it here. So wherever you put, select that folder and click it and say open.
Yes, there is a folder called lesson, is it called lesson 1 or something? In there, the 2button.aia is also there.
Yes. Yeah, someone is saying done. Okay, hope I assume that you all got it successfully. So this is the first project. So here what the aim of this project is nothing actually. There are two buttons. So whenever you click the button, it's going to count how the link, I mean the counts of the click. So say if I click left button once, then the 0 will be 1. So likewise, it's going to count the left and right clicks, right? So to see the output of this project, we have 3 ways we can like run to see the output. The first thing I'm going to show it in the emulator way. So for that, I think I will show this. Kasum, can you see my emulator?
No, Ali, we can't.
Okay. Right. I hope you can see emulator now.
Yes, we can see.
Okay. So students, as I told you at the beginning, there are 3 ways you can run and show, see your output. So one is emulator, and other one is AI companion, and the other one is the USB method. So here I'm going to show the emulator method. First, I'll show how to run, and then after that, I will guide you to download that emulator and run, right? Sorry, I stopped sharing this exhibit. Okay, I'm going to connect it with emulator. Again, I'm experiencing this issue. Right? Okay, till I sort out this emulator issue, we'll see another method, which is getting QR code, and you can straight away scan from your Android device, and you can install the app in your computer, in your mobile device. So for that, I'm going to click build and say Android app. You have to wait for a few minutes.
So now we come behind with
Kasun, you can see the screen, right? The progress bar and all?
Yeah, we can see.
Right. It takes some time, so please wait patiently. Are you all doing with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the one of the method to see your output. The other one is the emulator one. The other one is the AI companion, which Mr. Kasun will be showing how to install and working with AI companion. Can you please mute yourself? Mute your mic. Yeah, I will show how to get the emulator. Please wait. After finishing this method, I will show. It takes some time. Those who are doing it with me might have completed this compiling part, isn't it? Then you can see the QR code. Okay, if you have got the QR code already, then you can scan it from your mobile Android device. Then you can install it in your phone and you can play the app. I don't know, it's taking some time for me. So those who have already completed and got the QR code, please try. Okay, 50% completed. Yes, you have to use your scan QR code reader to read that QR code and to install the app in your phone. Right, like this, you must have got a QR code. The students who are not trying with me can scan this QR code in the screen, and you can install the apps in your phone. Do you want me to wait or shall I use this? Okay, if you all are doing with me, then please wait, madam. Okay, I can wait for another 30 seconds to scan this QR code. Right, fine. I'll dismiss this QR code and will show the other method, which is the emulator method. Okay, students, is this app running? The students who are doing with me can ask, is it running? Or others who scan the QR code? Yes, it is running for many students. Right. Kasun, are you okay to show the other AI companion method now? Because I'm getting this error. I think while
Okay.
running, it is.
Then I can share the screen. But the thing is, Sahali, I don't have sharing. Yeah, can you make me home co-host?
Yes, wait. I think I can't.
I think you are only co-host. Dr. Nali need to make me as co-host.
Yes, I will ask you. Is Dr. Nalin, are you here? I will ask you. Yes, Kasim. Okay, some students wants to see these steps again. I mean, making the QR code. So I will show it again. So students, after importing this project, so you can see something like this, like a mobile, like a thing, and two buttons. So to run this, one way is to build a QR code. So for that, go to build and say click Android app. Then you can see the progress bar. Say preparing application icon, and it takes some time, like 1 or 2 minutes. So you have to wait. Then finally you will get a QR code. Yes, the AIA file is there in the chat. Please download it and put it in your computer and import it.
Thank you, Dr. Nalin. I got the
Thank you.
access. Right. Ali, shall I share the screen and then do the demonstration? Right. Okay, students, Ms. Sahali already explained about how to build the application. Then you can download the APK file. That APK files can be run on top of the Android devices. Actually, you don't have any. If you don't have any Android devices, you can run this Inventor applications on top of the iOS devices as well. For this, they have given MIT app. We call this application as MIT AI2 companion application. That is a kind of a small mobile application. You can download it from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Now I'm going to share how to download this application to your mobile. I'm using my mobile device. I think you all can see my device now.
Yes.
Right. The first thing is you have to log into the, actually I'm using Android device. If you have any iOS device, you can log into the Apple App Store. First, you need to log into the Play Store. Then search MIT AI2 companion, the first one. I think you all can see the first one, first option. Once you click this one, then you can see this kind of window. Actually, at the moment, I have already installed this application. Then I can see only uninstall button and the open button. Once you come to this view, you can see install button here, right? Then download the application to your mobile device. Then you can run the applications, MIT App Inventor mobile applications. Then I can share the screen. Right, this is the application that you need to download to your mobile devices. Then just tap it. Then you can see this kind of view, right? Then once you click this scan QR code option, through your camera, you can scan your MIT App Inventor QR code, or under that QR code, you can see small code. You can type that given code here. Once you type the code, then that application open inside this mobile app, right? Using this mobile app, you can run that applications on top of any operating system. That means iOS and Android both, right? Right. That's how a MIT App Inventor mobile application running on the mobile devices. Now Ms. Sahali will share the next option, that is the emulator. Sahali, can you run the emulator?
Yes, I can do that now.
Right, okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Kasun. Students, this is the first thing I wanted to show, and now it's working for me. So this is the first, like the other method of showing your result. I mean the output using emulator. So emulator is the thing which is looks like your mobile device. So if you don't have mobile Android or any mobile device at your hand, you can use this as your mobile device. So for this, you have to, can you see my screen? Kasun?
Yes, Sahali, we can see your
Right.
emulator.
Right. Okay. Okay. Right. So you can see your created app here as an emulator. So you can see these two buttons and the program, everything is here. So you can run and see by clicking. So this aim of this app is to click, there are two buttons, and when you click the button, it's going to increase the like count. So say I'm clicking, I have clicked 3 times, so left increased by 3. So now I'm clicking right, so it is increasing. So this is what you call emulator. So you don't need to worry about when you don't have Android or app, mobile devices. So if you can install this emulator, then you can run and see your created apps. So for this, you have to install this emulator. For that, you can go to, I can give you the link in the chat, but it will take some time, so you can do it later. Anyway, I'll give you the link now. Chat. Okay. Right. The link is there. So please go there and install the MIT app Inventor setup file. There, this emulator is also will get installed automatically. If you have installed your setup file successfully, you can see an icon like this, AIT starter. Or sometimes you will get some different icon like green one, but with the same name, AI starter, right? So if you have something like this, then you can use your emulator. So before, after you created your project, you have to start this. I mean, by double clicking, you have to run this AI starter. Then you can say, click emulator. Since it is already running, it's disabled. So because it's running here, so you can see, then you can play clicking the buttons. So this is how you can use the emulator. So far we have, yes, we have teach you 3 ways. One is AI companion, emulator, and the other one QR code method. Do you all have any doubt in these things? Okay, can you please say it again about emulator? Emulator is something, interface, something look like your mobile device, which you can run it in your computer or laptop or device to see the output of your project. So like this. For that, I have already given the link in the chat. Go there and download the setup file. It takes some time. Then if you have successfully installed that setup file, then you can get a icon like this, AI starter in your desktop. Then just before running your project, please double click this, make it running. Then go to your project, click connect, and say again click emulator. Then it will be running. So I can do the next project, so you will get a good understanding of emulator. Right. So now I'm going to do the second project. sorry, before that, I wanted to show the blocks here. So as I told you at the beginning, at the introduction, here we are doing the apps by clicking and like making or fixing the like components, like blocks. So for that, here you can see two buttons are there. So we have already, this project is already created. So you can see when we are creating another project, you can see the how to create this button and those things. But now we can see the blocks, how they have built it. So this is the block. So they have done some like blocks for buttons and other things as well. No need to worry about this now. And let me create the new project. So you can do it with me. Say project, start new project. You can give a name, say hi. Okay. You will get a fresh screen now. Here I'm going to create one button. And when I click that button, it will say something like, hello, it's me or something, right? So before that, I need one button. So here, I'm going to click a button or drag a button to my screen. Right, clicked. And I need another label. Okay. So I have a button and label here. And whatever I drag and drop here, you can see it under component panel. So at the moment I have one button and label, so it is here. If you want to customize this button or label, you can do it here. Even rename and everything, you can do it in this properties panel. So the aim of this app is when I click the button, it's going to say something or play or something. So for that, I have to add another media file as well. So here you can see interface and layout, media, drawing animation. And if you are drawing something, you can use these options, and maps, charts, and sensors. If you are using any sensors, you can use these things. And social, storage, experimental, and extensions. And if you want to import any AIA files, you can do it here as well. I mean, import and keep, and whenever you want, you can use it, right? So now I'll go to user interface and already drag two things. One is button, the other one is label. Now I'm going to customize these two things. Yes, as I told you earlier, I'm going to drag one media file also. That is the player, because I'm going to play something. Because it's going to be, when I click this button, it's going to say something like, hello, it's me or something. So for that, I have to drag this player as well. It is because this player is invisible here, but you can see here in this component panel. Right, so now I have three things: one screen, button, label, and player. So in this screen, there are three things here, right? So to make this button, I mean, to change the button image, I can like give some other like images. So I can, if I have something, some different images, I can upload it here. So I'm going to click it. I'm going to choose. And smiley. Okay. Say okay. Right, you can see it here in the media. I have already created, uploaded the smiley in order to make this button design and upload. And if you have any audio files to say something, you can upload that as well. I'm going to search whether I have anything. Okay. I think you can get it from the LMS, as Dr. Nalin said. We have uploaded all the materials in the LMS, so you can download the smiley face and the voice recording, everything there. So you can use those.
Got it. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Karen. Some of my
Right, I'm going to choose the voice recording as well. Download recording. Say okay. And you can see those two uploaded file here. Right? So then now we can customize this button. Say, so if I want to customize something, then I have to click this first. Then, so the button is selected here. You can see here as well. So the height of the button, say 300 pixel. Okay. And image. I can see this, say, select this smiley. Say okay. Right. Then I think, have to set the width as well. So with say fill parent. Right. So when you click this fill parent option, it will use the whole screen. Right? If you want to use the whole screen, then you can set the width as fill parent. Hope you all can see my screen. So now you can see the smiley face clearly. Say okay. I'll delete this. Okay. Then and the next thing is when I click, the purpose of this app is when I click this button, it has to say something or talk something, right? So for that, we are going to use the player. So for the player, we are going to give some or add some voice. Whatever the voice we want to play, we have to add it here. So click source, and I'm going to select this already uploaded recording. So you can use yours if you want. Even you can use your own voice as well. Okay. Given, right. Next one is label. So for this, I'm clicking the label. And for this, I'm going to say, press me. Right, press me. And font size will be around bit bigger, 30. Right. Background color. Say green. Okay. And the text color. Blue. Okay. Right. Now we have designed the interface. That means you have created the designer. Nothing much, but one button and a label. Now we are going to give the working on the blocks. So here in your right upper corner, go to blocks. You can get a screen like this, empty screen, and there is something in your left side. Here you can see the components you have added in the designer part. You have added one screen, one button, label, and a player. So those things are displaying here. So that means you are going to give some actions for these things. Say, our aim is when I click the button, say, if I click this button, it has to say something. So for that, I'm going to add some blocks. Right? What? So if I want to click the button, it has to say something. Then in that case, so I have to give some action to this button. So I click this button and there are some options here. So the thing is, first we have to, it has to do something when I click it. So I can select the first thing itself because it says when button 1 is clicked and have to do something. So I'll drag this and putting it here. What should happen if I click the button? The player should say something or sing something, right? So the next thing I should select is the player. The player should play something. So I'm dragging and putting it here. When I click the button, the player should play. Play, start playing it. So I'm putting it here. So that's all for now. It is done. Button is created, customized. Now I'm going to run it. So my emulator is already here. So when I click this, it has to say something. Let's see.
Hi everyone, my name is Karen. Some of my favorite activities are reading and drawing.
Can you hear the sound?
Hi everyone, my name is Karen. Some of my favorite activities are reading and drawing.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, I can hear, but it's very low.
Hi everyone, my name is Karen. Some of my favorite activities are reading and drawing.
Right? So I can hear the sound. So this is how you are going to set up your emulator. Now we can run it in the other way, which is the QR code method, right? So for that, what should I do? I have to go build and click Android app. Or if you have already installed AI Companion, as Mr. Kasun showed, you can do that as well. Right, okay. It is working for others. Please wait for some time till it's getting compiled. Then finally, as usual, you will get a QR code. Then you can scan it from your Android phone. Or you can use the AI Companion. It's a very easiest way. Yes, I can show the blocks again once this getting compiled.
Have you seen anywhere a flow chart?
You mean in the curriculum definitely?
A flow chart of all these different steps. Maybe we should draw one. I haven't seen a flow chart. I have seen, like list of steps that you made, but sometimes there's some choices, no?
Yes.
You want to do this and that. Let's think about
Yes.
making a flow chart.
That would be easy for students to follow. I didn't see anywhere, but we can make one.
I also haven't seen. Yeah, we'll make one. So Kasun,
Yes, Dr. Ali.
you're teaching the mobile course.
Yes.
What do you teach in that one?
Sorry. What do
That's
you-
the second semester course, right?
Yes.
So there you teach directly programming in Android, is it?
And no, Dr. Ali. We are using UI and UX interface designing
Okay,
using the
you're doing
React
UI
Native.
and UX interfacing. Okay, so then this stuff is very closely related to that, no?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, okay.
And
Now
the second day we have the Android application development.
we have the Android. Now, when you get the file that is created by this, is it it's not a executable, no? It is made out of Android code.
Yes, that .apk file extension normally executed on top of the Android platform, Android
No, so
operating system.
that's an executable.
Yes, yeah.
So it's not got the native code.
In here, that MIT app Inventor normally creating that APK directly by themselves.
So that's right. So it's not sort of the intermediate step of Android code is not visible to us, no? No, you get the APK file. I mean, if
Yes,
you look at
that
an
is the-
APK file, there's not much you can do, no? It's like an executable.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The .apk file is the final output of the Android application development project.
Okay.
Sorry for these students, it takes longer than normal. Now it's 85. Okay, 100% completed. Now you can see the QR code, and those who are not doing it with me can scan this and run it in your mobile device. Okay, it's working for students. Yes, good. Then I dismiss this. So far we have worked 2 projects. One is importing AIA file from somewhere and running, and this we have already created. And some students want to see the blocks again, so I'll show. There's nothing much here because here in the design we have used only one button, and we have give image for this button. It's just a button, but we have give some images for design and one label. This just to say what to do to the user. So, and the player from the media file to play the voice or something, right? So here in the blocks, we are going to give the action for those components. Components mean we have 3 things here: button, label, and a player. So for the button, if I click the button, it has to do something. So say click the button and you have some actions here. So first thing what it should do is when I click it, it has to play the sound. So I click this first. Then finally, if I click the button, it has to play something. So I have to click the player and selected this to start playing. That's all. So this is what we have done now. And it's working for everyone. Good. And I'm going to show another one, and the easiest one to get a better understanding. I'm going to do a new one. So start new project. Say text twice. And remember that when you are giving the project name, you can't give spaces in between. So here, nothing much. Here also, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give a go to interface and text box to type something. That means if you can type anything, and when you click the button, it has to read that text. So for that, I'm creating a text box and a button. And in order to make it read, I'm going to select another file from the media is text to speech. I'm going to drag it here. Anyway, it's invisible in this designer, but you can see it under this component. That's all. Like last time, you can do the customization here. You can like make the button name, and you can change the color and everything. So here I'm saying click to hear the sound. Here, click to read. Click to read the text. Okay. So I can make it bit longer. So I customize this text button, say fill parent to make it bigger. Right, fine. So it's up to you. You can change this background color and everything. You can use this screen name and everything. You can customize it. So now we can see the blocks. Here again, I'm clicking this block, and now, so once I click the button, it has to read the text in the text box. So for that, I'm clicking the button. So when the button click, there are a lot of options here. You can use one by one. So this is got focus. If I select this, and when I run, if I hover the mouse, I mean move the mouse above the button, it will read. So I'm going to try with this. When I click it, it has to do something. So I will select text to speech. It has to do text to speech method here. And text box. Read what? The text from the text box. So here I'm going to select text box 1 text. Okay, text box 1. Just a text, nothing. That's all. So go to designer. And I'm now going to run it with my emulator. It is already here. So I'm going to type something. Say hello. Hello, how are you doing? Right. I'm going to click this. Sorry, I have an issue with this sound. Hope you all can hear it in your device. Is it working for you all? Yeah, we can hear. Yes. Okay. Otherwise, you can use this another method, which is from build and say Android app and getting your QR code. I'm not going to do this because it takes so much time for me. So you can do it in your device and you can hear the text is getting read. Is it working for everyone? Yes. Do you have any?
So far you explained, but like when we are designing an app, like
Yeah.
we have to certainly certain times like we have to position the buttons we are intend to set up. So how do we do that? Is there any like how do we set values on that? Like I said, as an example, like click to read text, that button. If you want,
Yeah.
intend to position in middle of the phone,
Mm.
how are we going to do that?
Actually, these are the media files supporting you to do the actions. So here, if whatever you are selecting from the media, you don't need to position. You can drag and drop anywhere. It is not.
So I don't know, somewhere there must be controls on that, no? Surely.
You mean for this like
No, no.
interface?
So even no, he's saying this box that says click to read the text that came, whether it's possible to customize it.
Yes, I was showing these things. Yeah, the button. Yes, you can do it.
Yeah,
You
you go
want
to
to
button
make.
here. Can you see this
Yeah.
font size and all
Yes,
that?
height, width. Yeah, you can change this like.
But ma'am, positioning the button, like if I'm intend to position the button in middle of the phone, like in the app, I don't
Yeah.
see any option to do that.
No,
I can
you
change the value and
drag
all.
and drop, no?
No,
Yes,
you.
you can use the
It
layout.
doesn't work like that, sir.
No, you can use the layout and drop it. You can put a layout and put a
No,
table.
you have here layout, horizontal arrangement, horizontal scroll arrangement and these things. So if you can drag it here and you can put these things and arrange your buttons. So there are a lot of options here. You can do it one by one. And the sizes you can take.
In a way, this is a that's what I use the word hack. This is a way of it is sometimes maybe a little complicated, but that is because maybe the whole system was not designed for this originally. So you will not be able to maybe get all full controls, but they would have gone and tried to make it as flexible as possible. So that is always the case, I think, with any software package. You have to, even if there are limitations, you have to try to do what you want within the limitations. And no software package, I think, will give you everything that you want. Isn't that right, Ahali and Kasun?
Yes.
There
True.
are always some things that can't be done, not theoretically are not possible to do easily. Then you have to figure out how to do it anyway.
Yeah, we have uploaded the materials, and from the unit 2, if you try to do that unit 2 exercises, you can find this like positioning the button and other things, because they are showing to develop a piano, I think, the keys. So there you can
You are making the
question the
piano
buttons
keys
and those
and
things.
each key is linked to the note.
Yes. So it's very interesting when you, if you are doing, try that as well. So
So students, we really want to make sure that you get started. Once you get started, we hope that you will take the initiative, and we are giving you this curriculum, but there are so many other things that you can look at, like this video I'm going to give you the link of on the LMS about the 12-year-old in India doing something, and you can try to do various things. Even the curriculum, it is quite detailed. I think there are 12 lessons, and they will cover all kinds of different things, like the sound and the touch,
yeah.
and using the moving the phone, so that the moving the phone communicates with your program. That's also there, I know. So you can work through those. What that curriculum is designed to get you familiar with all the controls. Now, to become a real software engineer, then you have to use that to make something completely new without anyone telling you. That is
Yeah,
the
you have to
idea.
search and do. Yeah, this is just a beginning. We actually wanted to make you all to get started. So you have to continue, search and do your.
No, and we will give you that entire set of classes.
Yeah.
It's very step by step, everything is given. So you should be able to carry out all those exercises. I mean, just to show, when you do the exercises, you get some practice and you learn different controls. Right now, this one is not so simple. There is this window and that window, but you will get familiar with it. Once again, any software that you have to learn, there will be a certain set of tools and windows. So you have to just understand, each time you learn something, a new way of doing something, and then you do your job. So I'm hoping that we will have a competition at the end of this, meeting in early January, maybe, where you can, I will try to get some prize money, and we'll have a prize for the best app that you all create. But so this is, and please tell the other students, if you find students, I think we only have 300 maximum who have really started this. So we have 800 and something in the class, in the batch. So please ask the other students, and if they are having problems, either you help them or you tell us what these problems are. Maybe we might have one more beginning session, maybe in about 2 weeks. But we want the rest of you to get moving, right? So Ahali, can I just quickly share my screen? Yes, you have given it back to me.
Yes.
So just give me a minute. So this is the LMS, and you can see, right? And now I have brought this to the top. So this is the official get started video. Then there are some other videos here. And then at the moment I have put, Ahali, today you did only the first lesson again, right? So here, if you look,
Yes.
so here's there is even a teacher guide, but you can look at the student guide, and basically every thing that Ms. Sudharan just went through is there, step by step, right? Because this is to make sure that you are familiar with all these different controls. So you should be able to look at the next one, and try to do it. So where is this? No, what happened? Oh, I have to go back. All the files are here. And so if you look at the second lesson, so I hope that now there are 150 students here, I hope most of you will be able to go to this second one and work through at least these first part, second part, third part. There are some challenges. They're asking you to do some extra things also where they don't give you the instructions. So it'll be very good if you can do those as well to see whether you can work it out for yourself, right? So, and the files that you need are here. And if there are some missing files, in this particular case, I think I have said that it's missing. Why is it not there? Or the third one, I think there were some files that are too large. Ah, yes. So 2 files are too large. There, I have put them into a Google Drive. Okay. So at the moment, I have given you 3 lessons. I will upload the others slowly, but we really hope that you will go through and do these. Then I will make a choice here so you can let me know your progress. It's very important for us to know your progress. So everyone who does something, will please, I will make a choice later today. Indicate your progress so that we know some of you are doing. Ahali, I think you have done a lot, and both you and Kasun, thank you. Students, any questions? I hope all of you were trying. How do you upload the lessons? What do you mean upload the lessons? No, I have put them on the LMS. Then you can download those PDFs and look at them. While you look at the PDF, then you can follow the instructions. Right. Now, if you want to share the work that you have done, I think you can share it in the browser, right? I mean, in the App Inventor website itself. But anyway,
they can create another account to publish their projects.
Yeah, they have to create another as a gallery or something, no?
Yes.
Have we had
We can see publish. Yeah, we have to click that publish to gallery button. Then they have to create another account to publish their projects to the MIT App Inventor site. And then there's a link, I suppose. Then after that, how do you tell somebody? So you can have the link, right? So if you want to share, some people have already done that on the chat on the forum. You can do it, but first thing is work through these exercises, and please talk on the learning management system, right? I mean, there are some people who are always ready to help you, and you help each other. Look at the LMS also for problems. Don't just, if you can't do something, don't just stop. I mean, come and ask a question here. I mean, the worst that can happen is no one answers it, no? But you must learn to ask your questions. We are trying to use this support program to get you ready to do your courses efficiently, not to just wait until somebody tells you something, because you might wait, no one will tell you, then you will fail. So we don't want that, right? Okay, so I will then thank our lecturers for the evening today. The recording will be up again in case you want to carefully follow through. But now we have it on the LMS. Everything is there step by step. So please work at this and tell the other 500 students that this is cool and interesting, and tell them to get started. The most we will do, maybe we will wait 2 weeks and then have one more session like this, maybe a week and a half. But after that, I mean, we are not forcing you. Only those who are interested, we want them, because this is where I'm not only interesting, it's also useful for all your later subjects. You are learning how to think in terms of computational thinking, and as Mr. Aratnage said, it's, I think, very directly relevant then to that subject in the second semester. Okay, thanks Kasun and Ahali.
we will stop this session for the moment. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
students.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, Dr. Naginath.